Hey, do you know that our eyes needs green color for its relaxation? Yes, you know, I know, everyone knows. But why we can't implement it in our lifestyle? Proverb tells that where there's a will, there is a way. We know that you have the will, but you don't know the way. And Binoy Agrotech Private Limited will show you the way. Gardening, a warm and inviting way to add interest to your outdoor and indoor decorating spaces. It is the hottest design trend going. One of the easiest is to use decorative planters for your outdoor and indoor, and obviously we, Binoy Agrotech Private Limited, are ready to help you. Here we are describing and showing you different ornamental plants of how it looks and what are its features. This is Ficus revoluta, which is commonly known as King Shago. This is Hyphorbi versifelti, which is commonly known as Muscarina pump. This is Jamia purpuracea, commonly known as Jamaican sago tree. This is seedling of Ficus revoluta, while this is seedling of Adenium ovesum. This is Nanorops richiana, which is commonly known as Majari pump. Along with the wide range of common plants and palm trees, Binoy Agrotech Private Limited provides you with a common plant named Song of India. Tree, the colorful garments of the earth, play a key role in protecting life on this planet. Trees, which cover a third surface of the earth, regulate the climate of the earth by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. In addition, plants provide nourishment, medicines, shelter, fuel, and clothing to humankind and animals alike. This is Erica palm. This is black bamboo. You remember that we are with Binoy Agrotech Private Limited. While describing plants, this is Yucca glauca. This is Beecher merrily golden, commonly known as Marilla palm golden. This is known as Buddha belly bamboo. with Benoy Agrotech Private Limited. This is known as High-4V Ladony College, commonly known as Champagne Palm. This is known as Dipshus Decorative, which is commonly known as Triangle Palm. Planting effort will lower the ambient temperature, regulate the climate and purify the air, while at the same time beautifying also. Walking through a botanical garden can be very relaxing and healthy. People with mental and emotional problems can be helped when deliberately exposed to ornamental plants, which works as a stimulant that triggers pleasant memories. These plants also play a crucial role in cooling the atmosphere. This is known as Bucharnia recurvata, which is commonly known as Nolina. Out here we have variegated Bucharnia recurvata, which is commonly known as variegated Nolina. This is Cycas revoluta, commonly known as King Shago. This is Latania versifelti, which is commonly known as yellow lantern palm. This is a tropical variety of orchid. Whereas this is Dume spinalism, which is commonly called giant dume. This is Copernicia purnifera, commonly known as Carnauba wax palm. This is Caryota zebriana, containing zebra-like stripes. This is Latania lontaroides, which is commonly known as red lantern palm. This is called variegated rapis. This is white variegated bamboo. This is Bismarckia nobilis, which is commonly called Bismarck palm. Whereas this is a dwarf variety of rapis. Plants flavoring shrubs around homes often add aesthetic values to our surroundings. Suppose you're staying in a flat or your own house. You can separate your flat or your house from others by decorating them with ornamental plants, and this will help you and your family for that eye relaxation. Whether you have a small room or one that is spacious, a well-chosen plant will do a lot good for your interiors. In fact, it will give an extra dimension to your space. Accompanied by appropriate plants, it will give a sense of freshness and which will promote relaxation, which of course is so necessary in a home. So don't make excuses and start keeping good plants and add some life to your interiors. This is a seedling of Copernicia hospita, which is commonly called hospita palm. Out here, there are 6 varieties of Encephaloratus. This is a variety of Encephaloratus ferox plant. This is a Cocotrinax plant. This is Oranga caudata. That is Xenodipsis. One such variety of Oranga. Another variety of Oranga. This is a bird of paradise. This is Chamaerops humilis, which is commonly known as Mediterranean fern palm. Out there you can see Heterospata elata. This is known as Dipshish lastrelliana, which is commonly known as redneck palm. It is Desinia victoria. It is Yucca sylvestris. Over here you can see dwarf variety of variegated rapis. On the extreme right you can see the large variety of Pricharia glandiflora. In between the medium size and at the extreme end we have the dwarf size of Pricharia grandiflora. These are seedlings of Orchiria cookie, whose common name is Christmas tree. These are seedlings of Nanorops ricciana, which is commonly known as Mazzari palm. Hey, this is Ravinia rivalurus, which is commonly known as Majesty palm. This is variegated Caryota metis, which is commonly known as variegated clustered fishtail palm. This is a variegated Bigia merrili, which is commonly known as variegated Manila palm. Even if you live in the city, you can bring a resort to your home. So thinking big is not thinking out of line. When you think outdoor or indoor, decorating with appropriate plants, when more and more people are enjoying the benefits of home gardening. Though the traditional plants of yesterday are still available, purifying your garden with decorative, ornamental and appropriate palm trees gives it more of a natural look. Aside from being a home decoration, house gardens can also provide temperature controls. In this demonstration, we are showing you a flat without decorating and on the same way after decorating them with ornamental plants supplied by Binoy Agrotech Private Limited. With this ornamental plants, you can adorn the total campus of your residential complex also. Potatia bifurcata, which is commonly known as foxtail palm. Over there you can see A1 ficus. Out here you can see pneumonia. The urban is usually scant in space for gardening. Roof gardening solves this problem. Roof gardening has been a custom craft for over the past centuries. Some people tend to think it to be a little odd. However, rooftop gardening started in Europe and can be traced in the ancient days. Showing vibrant